Hello, hello, hello. Have you been looking for me? Well, guess what? You found me in the kitchen with Angela, your Creole Roots girl, 47. I'm in my kitchen this Saturday morning. It's a short video, but it's on how I prepare for Sunday when I'm cooking, okay? So I'm about to prep for my meal prep Sunday. Today I'm going to be doing some marinated chicken, okay, and some shrimp because we're going to have something sort of like a chipotle bowl, but of course, New Orleans style. So thank you for joining me in my kitchen. Come on in. I have a 2.5 pound bag of chicken, but it's a little bit more than 2.5 pounds because I took a couple of more pieces out of another bag because I'm meal prepping for the week for not just me, but my son. Okay? So we try to eat as healthy as we can. If you prepare ahead of time, then you won't have to be cost driven to go out and always buy food. Out dining when you can save some cash and still maintain a healthy lifestyle. So I'm at it right now. I'm going to be doing a mojito lime marinade. Okay, you see that? All right. I'm not going to use regular oil. I'm going to use some olive oil. Okay, and also I'm going to be using Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Okay, and then I'm going to also not just add this, but I'm going to add a little Fiesta Lime by Mrs. Dash. It has no salt. This one has salt just for added flavor. Make your chicken pop. I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to cover it with foil. Also, I'm going to need a little water, about 2 tablespoons of water as well. So I'll get that started right now. Get some water. So I'm back, you guys. So I have my 2 tablespoons of water. I'm going to have 1/4 cup of oil, olive oil that is, plus a little bit over, just a little bit over, not much, because like I said, this is 2.5 pounds plus a little extra, making it 3 pounds of chicken breast. I'm not using any dark meat. Dark meat has the tendency to have much more fat. I know chicken breast is on the lighter side, but it could become very dry if you overcook it. So the trick to cooking chicken breast after you marinate it up to 24 hours, the trick is how you cook it. So you don't want to overcook your chicken. You cook it on a higher temperature than you would a thigh or a leg. So when I do cook it, I'm going to grill some of it and then some's going to go in the oven. So if I use my oven, I'm going to start off at 425 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. If I want it to brown, then I will turn it up a little higher to brown on the top. So like I said, half is going to be in the oven and half is going to be stovetop griddle. Okay, so I'll show you the finishing touches. This is the part today, Saturday, where I prep to do my meal prep. So thank you for coming in my kitchen today. So I'm going to go ahead and add my apple cider vinegar. It is 2 tablespoons, okay? And I'm going to add a little bit more because remember, I have over 2.5 pounds of chicken, okay? I added a little bit extra olive oil. You can use canola oil, sunflower oil. You can use grapeseed oil. All those are good for you, okay? So then with that, I have my water, my 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar plus a little bit more. Then I have 1/4 cup of olive oil. And then I have my package of mojito lime, okay? So I'm going to whisk this together. I'm using all the contents as well. And if you wanted to kick up a little notch, you can add cayenne pepper or red pepper flakes. I'm keeping it light and mild right now. I could add a jalapeno, like put it on top the griddle with the chicken, add the jalapeno with the chipotle bowl. My chipotle bowl, one's gonna have rice, the other one's gonna be with lettuce, but they're not gonna be both because we're gonna have a little variety. We don't wanna get tired of our meal prep during the week because you're making 5 meals for the week. So one part's gonna be shrimp, the other part's gonna be chicken, 2 different ways, okay? So I'm ready to start. I'm gonna add this as well. Mrs. Dash. It has no salt, so I can add as much as I want. The other portion does have salt. So I'm just gonna go ahead and whisk my marinade together. And this is my marinade. So it's all together. You can even add honey in here if you want a little honey. You can add, like I said, chili pepper flakes. You can even add cayenne pepper. I don't know. I'll see where I'm at right now, but I'm going to start adding the chicken in my pan, and then I'm going to cover this chicken. Okay. So I'm going to cover the chicken. Yes, I'm touching the chicken with my hands, but that's what soap and water is for. So I'm not going to put my fingers or anything in my mouth. I just want to go ahead and layer my chicken with the marinade, and I'm going to let it sit overnight. And one part's going to be grilled, then the other part is going to be in the oven, okay? So I really appreciate you guys joining me here in the kitchen with Angela, Creole Roots 47. And also you can like, subscribe to my channel. You know, it's not a problem. Invite others, okay? I'm always doing different recipes. My way is always gonna be New Orleans style. But these are gonna be chipotle bowls. I have 3 pounds of chicken. I'm not gonna say 2.5 pounds anymore. That's all of it. So I'm just gonna push this to the side, and then I'll show you how I make my shrimp. It's gonna be marinated as well. So I'm gonna add the rest of this all over my chicken breast. Okay. And like I said, it's up to you what spices you want to use. You know, I mean, if you want it to be spicy, then go ahead and add spice. If you don't like too much spice, then, you know, you don't have to add too much spice. But New Orleans people, we like bursting flavor. And that's where I'm at with it. Period. Okay? So, I got that. You can add onion in here to give it a little more flavor. It's not a problem at all. Okay, so this is how my marinade looks. Everything's fully saturated. And I'm just going to cover that up with some foil. Let me wash my hands real quick. And the one thing you do need to know is that even though it says mojito, which is alcohol, you can add your favorite type of wine or mojito mix or whatever that stuff is, you know. I understand I'm not a drinker, so I wouldn't know. This is like a short video for you. I'm just showing you how I prep for the next day. So this is a prep on a prep. I actually set up my meat to marinate in the fridge overnight. Then I'll get up before my church day. And I'll go ahead and turn on that oven. Turn on my griddle pan. Do a stove top grill. And the trick with grilling on stove top, you gotta let that black pan heat up. You gotta let it heat up to its full capacity. I love using cast iron because it gives you a balanced heat all over. So I'm gonna cook it probably about on a level 4. Let the pan heat up, Let the chicken cook through slowly, not fast, because we are grilling. Grilling is not a fast process. So you want to leave that meat sit. So here you have it. This is my chicken portion. So I'm going to put that in the fridge to marinate overnight. Okay, and then we'll get the ball rolling on my shrimp, okay? So you guys, I have some shrimp here. I'm gonna deshell. This is the shrimp I like to use, extra large. I don't like little shrimp. I figure the little shrimp is the stuff you feed to the big shrimp. Yeah, I know it's silly, but that's my belief, okay? The big shrimp is what you need. You need a big shrimp because the big shrimp eats the little shrimp. All right, so I'm gonna get another bowl and we're gonna do another marinade. This time, this is gonna be a Baja citrus, okay? And we're gonna need some lime juice as well. And I have some lime juice right here I'm gonna be using. And I'll get another bowl so I could deshell. I'm gonna be deshelling my shrimp. And it's gonna sit in a marinade overnight as well. And I believe I'm gonna make my shrimp a little spicy, okay? So we're not gonna have a full day, full week of spicy food. The chicken will stay as it is. I'm not feeling spicy chicken a day. So we'll get this in here. I'm just peeling my shrimp. These already come deveined. So all my job is to actually pull the shell off and to leave the tail on. See that? It's gonna be nice, some nice marinated shrimp. It doesn't really take long. And I'm probably gonna saute my shrimp over the stove top because it only takes about no less than 5 minutes to cook shrimp or any kind of fish products. Not very long unless you're that type of person who wants your food cooked kind of hard, you know. Have a nice good bite or a crunch to it, but this is going to be sauteed. Like I said, it's no fried food. It's either grilled or baked or pan seared, okay? So you're in my kitchen. You can join me at any time. I thank you for the subscribers I do have. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna probably be making a cake I've been promising to make. It's a vegan cake, so I'm not just a one-way chef. I can cook basically whatever type of food you like. I bake, I cook, I grill, I do whatever you want me to do, okay? So I'm just taking care of this shrimp. And I may even cook some brown rice to go with the shrimp, you know. But with the Baja bowls, you can do lettuce or you can do shrimp. Either way, you could do lettuce, or you're not shrimp. Of course, we're doing the shrimp. That's one of the main ingredients. That's the topping. And I would make some salsas from scratch, but it was easier for me to just buy it. And I like to buy the ones from Albertsons. They're pretty good, the salsas from Albertsons, because they actually make them in-house in the store too. And they package them themselves, so it's pretty basically fresh. Albertsons is a store I like to frequent in. And that's just like where I like less chaos. So they're not chaotic to me. It's a little costly. But I'd rather spend money for what I like and not be aggravated than to have to be aggravated and not get the full benefits of where I'm at that time. So, like I said, I'm meal prepping to prep Saturday, okay? So I'll have a full week of food. And it's really easy to peel shrimp, okay? So just trying to get it all out. Our diet where seafood is very heavy. We're Gulf people, Creole, Cajun, you know, that's our roots. The background is many things. And I just appreciate my culture and my heritage. I know a lot of people from different areas don't really care for seafood, but we are seafood swimming folk in New Orleans, okay? We love everything. I've even tried turtle before. I might have to make a turtle soup, let you guys see what I'm working with. And yes, I know where to get it from. Even though I'm in Texas, I know where to get it from. That's right. So, like I said, it takes a minute to peel your shrimp. I have quite a bit. I'm meal prepping for a week for 2 people. And I just love to cook. You know, I really do. And that's my peaceful place where I create, you know. So we're gonna have quite a bit of shrimp here. 1 second. And then I'll come to you tomorrow with a new video. And this is the same process as the chicken marinade. So all I have to do is add the apple cider vinegar, the olive oil, the lime juice, you know, water, and there you have it. It's a simple marinade, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some honey and some spice. So I really appreciate you guys joining me. I just wanted to take a little bit time for you today and show you how I do things in my kitchen as usual. And you can join me on my YouTube channel, which is Creole Roots. I show a lot of different foods on my Creole Roots 47 Instagram page. And also I post on Facebook. So you can join me on Facebook as well. These are kind of frozen, so I'm going to wet them a little bit. I thought I had them out long enough, so I'll be right back. So, just need to get some water on them to loosen them up. Get that ice off of there. Okay. And the oven's not on or anything, so yes, I'm using my oven top. I like this side of my kitchen better anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna be adding a little honey and some pepper flakes on this. We're gonna have a different taste for my shrimp. And I'm not gonna be using white rice. I'm gonna be using brown rice because brown rice is better for you. It digests slower, so it breaks out the sugar, slower process, so you'll maintain a healthy A1C or sugar level. If you don't know what A1C is, it's in the bloodstream. So that's what I'm doing here. I fell off track for a minute, and I'm getting back on track. And when I see my doctor the next time, I know I'm gonna have some good numbers, okay? So, like I said, follow me on Instagram, Creole Roots 47. You can follow me on Facebook. That would be Creole Roots Washington, and then of course my YouTube channel. And it only takes a few minutes, like I said, just a few minutes. 5 to 7 minutes is according to what type of bite you want out of your fish, seafood products. And that's it basically. It's really easy to cook shrimp. I think, or any seafood, it's easier to cook that than it is to cook rice for some people. Some people hoping you can boil water. That's my little joke. But yeah, it's probably easier to cook seafood than it is to scramble the eggs for some people. So just letting you know where we're at. My favorite would be shrimp and grits. I do love me some shrimp and grits, you guys. I just get a taste for it and I'll whip it up real fast. It doesn't take me very long. The longest it takes is me to cook the grits, you know. Grits can be 20-minute process. You want your grits real creamy. That's what I like to do. On a weekend that I'm off, I'll fix me a bowl of shrimp and grits. Yes, it's the best. It's the best. It's the best. So I like to save the shells too to my shrimp because I boil them in my make a shrimp stock and I save it for my gumbos and my fish stews and my Creole and cuisine. You know, you always want to have a good stock. That's no way about it. It brings out the flavor, even in crawfish pasta. That's what I'm going to have to make for you guys one day. I'm going to pull out some pasta and we're going to make some crawfish pasta together. So today, I'm just getting ready for Sunday. I may cook it Sunday morning before my church service. I may come to you, you know, after church. But either way it go, I'm coming to you. I'm coming in your house, okay? So this is half of my shrimp right here. I have to get the other portion done. I'm just getting it ready. And I'm going to let this marinate overnight too in the fridge, okay? So get this set up for you. I'll put my rice on and let my brown rice cook for a little bit. Takes about 20 minutes to cook my rice, 20 to 25 minutes. So I'll get a small pot of that on the stove. And once it cools down, I'll put that in a container and I'll be good and ready to go for Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoy my recipes. All things New Orleans. And I'll soon have my cookbook coming out. I'm excited about that. It's a very long process, I see, when you're dealing with cookbooks and stuff like that. But it's coming together. Let me just get a sip of my tea. I love tea. I just made a mess, but I'll get it up. I love tea, you guys. That's actually a pear tea, and it's very good. My pear tea. I really love pear tea. I was in a restaurant with my sons and they like to bring the tea out to you in a little pretty box, you know, and you get to choose or pick which tea you like. And I decided I was going to try the pear tea. And when I tell you I tried that tea, I've been hooked ever since. And you know they don't even have it in the stores. You have to order it. That's how good it is. But I don't mind. It's $11 a box, but it's good. And when I'm feeling like I need something like that, instead of getting dessert, I get me a nice cup of hot tea. I don't care if it's the summer. After dinners, instead of dessert, which has been like something I've been doing forever, I would go out to dinner and I wouldn't have dessert. They always bring you a menu, but I always was looking for tea or something. So I'd rather tea after dinner. There's nothing wrong with that to me. It's just a good way, a good practice, and tea is good for you. So, if it's decaf, I heard. But, you know, it is what it is. But this pear tea, like I said, is excellent. I love it. And I done ran out. I'm going to have to buy more. So, it only takes a few days to come in. So, I'll use my other tea. I have this orange tea as well. Tangerine tea, and that's good antioxidants anyway, you know, and tea is filled with good stuff. So that's what I want to do. I think I'm gonna rinse this shrimp off too again after I finish peeling them. I only have a few left. So like I said, this video wasn't going to be very long anyway, because it's just prepping. And I'm doing chipotle boxes, bowls. I'm not going to chipotle because I really truly like the way I do my bowls myself. So I'm going to go ahead and pay the cost to be the boss. Okay? So I got my setup ready. And I'll rinse off my shrimp. And then I'll get set up to put it in the fridge. And the longer you let your food marinate, the better the flavor is, to be honest. And like I said, you can add tequila or any type of wine to your food. It just makes it have bursting flavor. But the alcohol cooks off. So you don't have to worry if you don't want, or you're not a drinker or anything. It's just for flavor. There's cooking sherries and things like that. And it's made just for the flavor. The alcohol will burn off. It just gives you what you're looking for in taste. Okay? So, but I don't practice really that. I've never been a big drinker anyway, so I'm lively without drinking, trust me. Let my family come around. You'll see. We have such a good time together. I love my nieces and nephews. They bring out the younger person in me. I tell you, I love it. They keep you lively. So, I have my shrimp here, and I'm going to take them over to the sink. I'm all done. This is enough for a week's worth for 2 people. Okay, you're not going to just pile up one bunch of shrimp on one plate. You're going to do about 6 to 7 shrimp per plate, okay? Okay, so I'm back, you guys, real quick. Thank you for waiting for me. Just had to get over to the sink. I'm gonna get my marinade started again. We're gonna do another 1/4 cup of oil, olive oil that is, because olive oil brings down cholesterol too. Olives, you can eat olives. If you don't want the olive oil, then eat olives. If you don't want to eat olives, then use olive oil. Vice versa, right? So I left a little liquid in here, and just gonna add my apple cider vinegar. Sticking to the plan for that, just 2, because I didn't need as much. Got my lime juice, and remember what I told you I'm gonna be doing now. My fingers are a little cold, so I'm going to use my kitchen scissors. So then, this is what I'm using for my shrimp. Okay? And then, I'm going to pull out my honey. I like raw honey. You see that? That's what I use. Okay. And it's going to be about a tablespoon or 2 of honey. And then I have my red pepper flakes right here. We're not being bougie today. This is great value. I told you I really don't care for Walmart, but when I need seasonings, that's $1. I go in there, trust me. I don't want to act like I don't. I go in there. So, I got my Mrs. Dash, of course. See that? This is the lemon pepper one, since we're doing Baja. Just hit it with a little bit, not much. Okay? And I think I want a little bit more red pepper flakes in there. make it do what it do. Give it a little act right. And I'm just stirring this up. I got this ball rolling. You see that, you guys? That's my marinade. And I'm gonna pull that marinade down in here. And I'm gonna use my hand. And I'm gonna let this sit covered in foil. And there you have it. My shrimp is gonna marinate overnight. I'll be back. I'm washing my hands again. Okay, so that's gonna be cooked with bell pepper and onion. This is gonna be stovetop cooked with bell pepper and onion. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge. My meal prep is all ready and good to go. We're doing grilled chicken tomorrow. We're doing baked chicken. We're doing sauteed shrimp. So we're having chipotle bowls. This is a week of food, 5 meals, okay? Thank you so much for joining my channel. You're in the kitchen with Angela. This Creole Roots Girl 47. I really am glad that you guys joined me. You can follow me on Instagram, Creole Roots 47, on Facebook, Creole Roots Washington, and then of course my YouTube channel. If you're ever looking for me, where can you find me? In the kitchen with Angela. Have a great blessed Saturday. Bye.